You may be seated. Hello, my name is Steve Spence. I'm the high school pastor here at Bellevue Baptist Church. And on behalf of Dr. Steve Gaines and the entire Bellevue family, we extend a warm welcome to the graduating class of 2019 and their families. We are so honored to be able to host and to be able to serve you in this way. Students, we've been praying for you. This is a big, big day. And families, we've been praying for you too, because we know this is just as much of an accomplishment for you as it is for them. And so we are so honored to be able to host you, and we cannot say thank you enough. If we can do anything for you, our ushers are in the hallways and would be happy to serve you in any way. So thank you so much. We're glad you're here.
Thank you all for coming today to celebrate the graduation of Houston's class of 2019. It's truly jaw-dropping to look back at the many achievements of this graduating class, from golf, including many other sports, to the arts and academics of this class. I can say confidently that this class is unmatched both within Houston High School and across the nation. However, achievement and excellence are both words that have become a bit hackneyed or commonplace when discussing the qualities of this graduating class. In fact, Eminem puts it best when he says that we sound like a broken record every time we break a record. So, of course, other schools in our area have gotten sick of our graduating class of record breakers. So while I'd be more than happy to rub it in our rivals' faces one more time, I'll leave that job up to the promising future classes of Houston High School. What I'd like to talk about is the quality that I believe that Houston High School has instilled amongst us all, which is the importance of following a script. In fact, it's helping out a lot right now as I read off of these sheets of paper. But however, talking with my friends, I've found that there's also another consensus across our class, which is rarely anything has ever gone according to plan during our time at Houston. A tendency for ditching plans is probably the last thing that parents would like to hear about at a ceremony marking the dawn of planning careers and fulfilling goals. Yet, the ability to go off script at a moment's notice and still make everything turn out well is an extremely valuable skill that Houston has given us. Going off script seems like a scary proposition for a high school environment built on the principles of diligent preparation, yet my best memories are often the results of having to work around unforeseen events. In fact, I find that I'm rather bored than satisfied when everything goes according to plan. In fact, I've met the nicest friends in the world through experiences that are largely spur of the moment. I fondly remember the situations that I never thought I would see myself in. Looking back at my beginnings at Houston, I'm actually reminded of how, along with many of my Germantown middle school friends, I never expected to be at Houston High School in the first place. For a journey that began off script from the beginning, I'm forever grateful to have been able to enjoy this journey through its unexpected twists and turns. This is not to say that this class just waits around for the unexpected to take them to newer heights. I hope that this class continues to exceed the expectations put forth by others and provides the world with unexpected opportunities that will shape all of our experiences for the better. Thank you.
Good evening. Jacob Manuel is a brilliant young man with a driven personality. Throughout high school, he has maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA average. He's a National Merit Finalist and an APA Scholar with distinction. During his time at Houston, Jake has held leadership roles in numerous organizations, including a 2-year run in the Student Government Association Executive Board and Honors Academy Council, and he has been the president of National Honor Society the past 2 years. Jake is also a 4-time state qualifier in wrestling, and he was named Tournament Outstanding Wrestler in 2018, and he placed at state this year. Beyond all these amazing accomplishments, Jake's a young man who's always looking for ways to improve himself and his society, our society, excuse me. He's passionate about making a difference and being an agent for change. He's spent hundreds of hours, I almost gave you thousands, of times volunteering throughout Germantown and Memphis area, past 4 years. Jake will continue to practice excellence as a student at the United States Air Force Academy this fall. It's with great pleasure that I introduce you Jacob Manuel, the class of 2019 salutatorian.
Good evening. I would again like to thank everyone in attendance for taking the time to honor the graduates of the Houston High School class of 2019. This class has achieved so much, and I am honored to be named its salutatorian. I can promise you this class is one of the best to ever graduate from Houston. We treat our mind-boggling number of 30-plus ACT scores as expected, and we take for granted the sheer number of athletes who will go on to compete next year at the collegiate level. These expectations prove that we really are excellent always, but some days we don't always feel so excellent. Sometimes the pressures of such a high-achieving school build up. I know I have thought that it would be nice to be in a less competitive grade and to have more time to play Fortnite with the squad. We challenge ourselves daily, and that should be praised. But if you look back at high school in 10 years, in 5 years, or even next month, and judge yourself based on something as arbitrary as your class rank, your number of honor cords, or even how many likes you got on an Instagram post, you have truly missed out on the best parts of high school. I hope that we all look back on the past 4 years and remember the times when we couldn't stop laughing even though the sub has already threatened to write the teacher a note. I'm sorry, Miss Arian. Kip is just really funny. Or the fall Friday nights spent in the stands singing along to most of Mo Bamba. Houston has not only given us moments like these, but also friends that we will remember forever. However, high school is really not the pinnacle of life, always to be missed, but merely one chapter in it. As Kurt Vonnegut writes, and I asked myself about the present, how wide it was, how deep it was, and how much was mine to keep. We can't change the past, and we can't predict the future, but what will you do with the time that you have right now? Whatever you plan to do next year, I hope you make the most of it. And I know that this class has the potential to do amazing things. Kurt Vonnegut has also said, true terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country. As much as I love Kurt Vonnegut and all the books he's written, I have to disagree. I can't wait for the day that this class is changing the world. In closing, I would like to thank all of my teachers and coaches, the Houston faculty, and my family for all the support along the way. And to my fellow classmates, congratulations on finally making it to graduation day after 4 long years. And good luck in all your future endeavors. Thank you, and S God forever.
Elaine Fu may come across as quiet and unassuming, but she is also an extremely intelligent and hardworking student with a dry sense of humor. She is intrigued by the world and the people around her. During her time as a Houston High School student, Elaine has been involved in numerous clubs where she has held leadership roles. She is a National Merit Finalist, a National AP Scholar, and has held the title of First in State for the Reflections Writing Contest each year since 2015. Elaine is also a 2-time published author, writing and publishing her first book of poetry when she was only 8 years old. Elaine has the unique gift of being talented in both STEM and creative writing. She has a passion for computer science, along with a desire to develop creative solutions to problems. Elaine's fervor for STEM led her to co-found Math Invitational for Girls to provide young girls opportunities within the STEM field, and through this organization, she inspires girls from across the Mid-South to pursue interest in the math and sciences. Elaine is a young lady dedicated to fostering new ideas and furthering STEM, humanities, and community change, as evidenced through her service as a regular volunteer at the Page Robbins Center. STEM is not only about integrating science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It is a means by which altruistic acts of innovation can improve the well-being of others. Elaine raises her own chickens, sells the eggs, and donates the money to Page Robbins to enrich the lives of senior citizens. Elaine will continue to have an opportunity to excel in all of these areas next year as a student at Stanford, majoring in symbolic systems, where she will have the unique privilege of studying a combination of computer science, psychology, and philosophy. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce Elaine Fu, the class of 2019 valedictorian.
I'd once again like to begin by commending my fellow seniors for all the amazing work you have achieved these past 4 years with the support of our Houston community. Honestly speaking, I came into high school with binders, color-coded notes, and the determination to get good grades. But I wasn't truly prepared. You can't really be. Especially with our 2019 class, what defines us is a fantastic, competitive, yet collaborative student body with an amazing variety of academics, sports, and culture. From Mu Alpha Theta to the International Extravaganza, starting volunteer projects for the elderly, to killing cockroaches in AP seminar, these are memories that shaped us, ones we won't forget. And so much of what we've done couldn't have been possible without the sincere welcome and help of our teachers, faculty, family, and friends. Our career options and adult responsibilities weren't on our freshman agenda, and we all sometimes still struggle with those things now. We've all been there, procrastinating for the project we had weeks to prepare for, stress and school drama. For giving me the skills and confidence to step forward anyways, despite all of those things, I'm genuinely thankful to all of my peers and mentors. Above all, I hope you all find happiness, and I emphasize find. It won't come to you by wasting away time, though I want you to have fun on the way. Life is shorter than you think, so I urge my fellow students to do the following. Own your future in youth and experience as much of what the world has to offer as you can. That's how you'll earn your future, and I promise I'll be doing the same. There's a plethora of opportunity here, and wherever you might go next, take hold of it. Thank you.
As the Houston College and Career Counselor, it is my pleasure to introduce the students who rank in the top 5% of the class of 2019 and the schools they have decided to attend. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. Elaine Fu, Stanford University. Jacob Manuel, United States Air Force Academy. Sean Yang, Vanderbilt University. Galvin Lee, University of Virginia. Alexander Turner, University of Alabama. Emily Rue, University of Alabama. Max McClintock, University of Arizona. Amelia Pye, University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Katie Baltz, University of Texas at Dallas. Lauren Gunter, Purdue University. Samuel Perry, University of Alabama. Kate Kraft, University of Alabama. Andrew Hines, Auburn University. Wandanobi Onagacha, Southern Methodist University. Regan Shute, Syracuse University. Stephen Bellis, Vanderbilt University. Dylan Marler, University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Julia Maxwell, St. Louis University. Lindsay Carney, University of South Carolina. Caroline Howell, Mississippi State University. These are our top 5%. You may be seated. Now, I would like to recognize all students who have been awarded scholarships. The scholarships listed in the program were submitted to us by students or universities. We will recognize all students who received scholarships as I ask them to stand. First, I would like to ask our students who received an appointment to the Military Service Academy to please stand. Also, if you have received an ROTC scholarship or if you have enlisted in the armed services, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Would those of you who have received fine art scholarships, such as music, art, or drama, please stand. You may be seated. Would those of you who have received an athletic scholarship, please stand. Would those who have received an academic, leadership, or service scholarship, including the Hope and the Tennessee Promise Scholarship, please stand now. As you can see, we have many talented students in this graduating class, and it is with great excitement that we announce that the Houston High School class of 2019 has received over $40 million in scholarship offers this year. Houston High School students have a reputation of being caring, giving students who are active and invested in the community. At this time, I would like to ask all students who have completed at least 10 hours of community service during each semester of high school to please stand. We want to congratulate all of our students on their many accomplishments and wish them well in the future.
Oh, I have to get my glasses. Hold on. First off, we missed somebody on the top 5%. Andrew on. Georgia Tech, that's where he's going. Good evening. I'm Rob Taylor, and I'm the principal at Houston High School. It's my privilege to welcome you here tonight. At this time, I would like for the faculty and staff that are in attendance to please stand. Come on, stand up. I was going to have them stand because I wanted to make sure everybody recognized them for the important work they do on a daily basis to help our kids go on to the next level. So thank you very much. Superintendent Manuel, Chairperson, Reverend Rebecca Luter, Miss Amy Oaf. I almost always I have to make sure I get that right. Miss Linda Fisher, Miss Angela Griffith, and Miss Betsy Landers. I hereby certify that the students here before you tonight have met the diploma requirements set forth by the state of Tennessee and the Germantown Municipal School District. Before we present the students with their diplomas, please remember, we're here for all the kids. We're not just, as they go across, please keep your noise down. It's very important that everybody has the opportunity to hear their name as they come across. Be respectful and refrain from making noise during the reading of the names. At this time, I would like to present the class of 2019 with their diplomas.
Elaine Fu. Jacob Thomas Manuel. Sean Tarada Yang. Galvin Lee. Alexander Whittlesey Turner. Emily Jean Rue. Max Harrison McClintock. Andrew Kwong An. Amelia Pai. Katie Madison Baltz. Lauren Alexis Gunter. Samuel Holmes Perry. Anne Catherine Kraft. Andrew William Hines. Nwadinobi Olaku Onagacha. Reagan Handley Shute. Stephen Michael Bellis. Dylan Maximus Marler. Julia Elizabeth Maxwell. Lindsay Dalton Carney. Caroline Leah Howell. Gina Hamed Al-Rifai. Yizan Alhamda. Eden Abdraman. Julie Elizabeth Alsop. Jaron Michael Allnut. Lara Sari Amro. Nicholas Charles Anawalt. Miguel Andres Overt. Oday Hatim Awad. Medea Sayuda. Alexander Nicholas Badowski. Leon Al-Arabi. Elizabeth Nicole Bailey. Marshall Cash Bailey. Daria Sheree Barnes. Noah Daniel Barnhart. Sharia Agrawal. Brandon Tyler Batts. John William Beard. Leobardo Becerra, Jr. Lauren Diane Bikert. Sydney Josephine Beltran. Landry Marie Benzing. Alexis Ray Bergen. Catherine Grace Alexander. Adelaide Campbell Blank. Addie Elizabeth Bacuzzi, Finlay David Bolin, Robert Peyton Boord, Asia Jillian Catrice Boonme, Cole Dennis Bowden, Elizabeth Jean Boyd, Corey R. Bradshaw, Crystal Marie Brady, Thomas Mackenzie Bronson IV, Alicia Lynn Brooke, Samuel Wilder Browning, Ariel Sante Bryant, Elijah Connor Bryant, Ryan Matthew Bullock, Lauren Taylor Burke, Jack Michael Burleson, Patrick David Burnett, Brady Preston Bush, Grant Aaron Caldwell, Sydney Josephine Caldwell Proctor, Emma Corinne Calloway, Rebecca Calvert, Sydney Grace Carrico, Laurie Dawn Carter, Melissa Carter, Robert Benton Carver, Colin Alexandria Cerconi, Carson Renee Childress, Anna Nicole Chinopoulos, Jana Yoon Choi, Mackenzie Page Clark, Ryan Michael Clausen, Samantha Georgia Clifford, Christopher Allen Colbank, Megan Elise Cook, Emma Caroline Coons, James Morgan Cotton, John Cooper Coward, Casey Lee Creed, Jenna Nicole Christ, Caitlin Grace Kraus, Elizabeth Ruth Kraut, Ria Dehima, Steve Rohan Damaraju, Derek Jason Daughtry, Reagan Rochelle Davidson, Braden Christian Davis, Kamal Jabril Shakur Davis, Matthew Franklin Davis, Gabrielle Ann Daw, Samantha Shane DeVasier. Corinne Sarah Wagner Dietz, Haley Nicole Dennis, Sophie Renee Dismukes, Mary Margaret Doty, Alyssa Louise Doyle, Caitlin Elizabeth Dozier, Ali Rain Marie Duncan, Cole Martin Durham, Jonas Alexander Earl, Julie Ray Ernest, Lonnie Stephen Easley, Kathleen Grace Eves, Caroline Jessica Echarin, Stockton Cross Edgeworth, Sarah Elizabeth Eldridge, Christina Diane Elliott, Madeline Elizabeth Ellis, Jackson Bennett Emery, Logan Michael Earhart, Haley Margaret Eskins, Zachary Austin Eder, Iebe Zenge Jean Lanaki, Nathan Howard Farmer, Azaria Siobhan Farrington, John Robert Ferguson Jr., Matthew August Fisher, Collins Scott Fisher, Manuel Alejandro Flores, Justin Raymond Fowler. Tori Deanne Fox. Slater Quinn Foyle. Kip Franklin Jr. Megumi Lisa Fuji. Margaret Estelle Garner. Peyton Elizabeth Galinas. Jackson Elijah Gilmore. Saleh Khaled Ginham. Abigail Hope Gold. Noah William Goldstein. Leah Christine Graham. Mara Hope Grammer. Jordan Elizabeth Green. Morgan Lee Griffin. Madison Yvonne Griggs. Natalie Page Grill. Caroline Crabell Grisanti. James Connor Grisanti. William King Grisanti. Matthew Rudin Grossman. Catherine Olivia Grusin. Timothy Robert Gusmus. William Christopher Gusmus. Iman Hisham Habib. Hannah Marie Haddock. William Leo Hagan IV. Autumn Madison Hall. Kate Elizabeth Handel. Haley Adele Hanna. Blakely Grace Harrison. Mohammed Hassan. Emma Claire House. Delaney Suzanne Hay. Ashley Smith Heavey. John Dylan Hedden. Jayla Ulana Hemingway. John DeClan Hennessy. Emma Reese Harrington. Mary Claire Harrington. Alyssa Marie Higgins. Benjamin Tate Higgins. Avery Beck Hill. Peyton Taylor Hill. Matthew Jared Hockman. Gloria Elizabeth Holland. Paige Robbins Hollenbeck. Emma Lenora Holly. Jenna Elise Hornsby. Allison Elizabeth House. Asia Sue. Marissa Nicole Hyman. Basima Ibrahim. Brian Allen Irby. James Micah Andrew Irons. Langston Hall Isaac. Nikita Iyer. Carmen Wade Jackson. Kess Alexandria Jackson. Tyler Glenn Jackson. Andrew James Jagger. Jet Allen Jameson. Puvanat Jumpasut. Angela Sujung Jo. Liam Sachin Jogel. Fall Emil Johnson. Sarah Elizabeth Johnson. Caroline Marie Jones. Christian Delshawn Jones. Christian Soraya Jones. Malia May Jones. Melanie Claire Jordan. Denny Chungin Jun. Maya Kelly Karawandra. Jackson Grant Keller. Jessica Estelle Kelso. Jenna Grace Kemp. Ella Grace Cunnan. Samuel Wilson Kellebrew.
Aaron Hangyo Kim. Q Tae Kim. Wilkins Thomas King. Julia Emma College. Anna Kate Kramer. Iman Rick Lahiri. Jules Madeline Grace Landry. Garrett Samuel Larson. Matthew Blake LaRue. Samantha Paige Lawson. Amber Nicole Legenzoff. Abigail Teresa Leitner. Mark Benjamin Lenchick. Ethan Proctor Lenore. Elizabeth Ann Leslie. Joshua Gavry Alexander Lewis. Nikki Elizabeth Lewis. Jason Lynn. Ihao Liu. Stephen Max Lloyd. John Samuel Lumsden. Anna Maria Kelly Lyles. Alexander Terry McCluffy. Carrie Grace McKinster. Margaret Ann Makris. Savin Santosh Mala. Jacob Douglas Malone. Robert Toriano Malone Jr. Isabella Zoe Fabros Manalili. Mary Elizabeth Marking. William Tanner Martin. Benjamin Samuel Mayer. Allie Madison McConnell. Benjamin Grant McCurry. Joshua Liam McKessie. Grace Elizabeth McKinney. Sean Norman McKinstry. Jeremy Ian Meanwell. Sarah Catherine Melton. Adrian Mendez. Rodrigo Mendez. Sean Avery Menifee. Mason Patrick Meriwether. Madison Elizabeth Mewborn. Dylan Colby Miller. Logan Christian Miller. Evan Christopher Mills. Paige Alyssa Moffett. Jordan Alexander Monk. Mackenzie Lee Montesi. Zachary Christian Morris. Grace Elizabeth Morrison. Andrew McCravey Morse. Jordan Lee Moss. Matthew Shane Moten. Naya Alexi Mullings. Reed Thomas Mullins. William Harris Murphy. Chloe Renee Murphy. Christopher Luke Murrah. Colin Elizabeth Murray. Jakayla Anaya Murray. Chase Anthony Musara. Ofri Nahum. Matthew Allen Needham. Lauren Wynn. Sophia Lucille Nip. Boone Atherton Nobert. Jake Charles Nodowich. Joshua Curtis Clyde Oldham. Maria Cecilia Ornelas. Tyler Alexander Samuel Orsby. Osagi Osaro Gyagbon. James Bailey Osborne. Joseph Cassidy Osborne. John Thomas Paget. Paige Liberty Palmer. Allison Dacia Perino. William Tanner Payne. Dalton James Peace. Jenny Marie Pepper. David Clifton Purdue III. Dylan DaCosta Peters. Olivia Claire Peterson. Mary Catherine Phelps. Lillian Catherine Pierce. Morgan Ashley Pietri. Amir Salem Puvathum Carterville. Adam Nathaniel Porter. Dominic Elijah Powell. Kevin Frederick Prossi. Kenneth Robert Pratt. Jocelyn Paige Promicius. Mitchell Todd Proctor. Teresa Pishova. John David Quarles. Cole Edward Ransom. Hadi Saji Rasul. Caitlin Abigail Reek. Cooper Alexander Reed. John Campbell Rentz. Andrew Rains Reed. Nathan Allen Remorque. Caitlin Chunmiao Rochelli. Joel Brevard Richards. Jack Kendall Riggins. Brandon Alexander Roberts. Jake Tyler Roberts. Ashley Susanna Robertson. Christopher Grant Robison. Mason Stewart Rocha. Abigail Grace Rogers. Haley Ray Royal. Isaiah Aaron Rude. Cole Alexander Sabo. Ryan Christopher Sackett. Rachel Leanne Sanders. Maya Sophia Santos Prendergast. Jasmine Chestina Sauls. Brian Alexander Salisbury. Hannah Caroline Saxon. David Mitchell Scheinberg. Emmeline Greer Schild. David Landon Schmidt. Camden Wells Schofield. Taylor Claire Scoggin. Alexandra Tatiana Schulze. Veronica Hisela Scroggs. Yasmin Firas Shalabi. Andrew Daniel Shaw. Jenny Shi. Noah Jung Q Shin. Hadir Sider. Josiah Michael Simmers. Jackson Magnus Simmons. Emily Elizabeth Sloba. Anna Catherine Sloka. Connor Lee Smith. Egan Joy Smith. Hunter Michael Smith. Landon Wayne Smithson. Andrew James Snyder. James Cameron Sowell. Brandon Alexander Sparks. Rakaya Gail Spears. Julia Grace Sperry. Tanner August Spiaka. Josie Lane Steen. Catherine Mackenzie Stewart. Brooke Ashley Stockton. Tyler Rashun Stowers. Catherine Valeria Suazo. Cameron Elise Suggs. Charles Schulte Sullivan IV. Grace Frances Swanson. Lauren Hope Swiger. Nicholas Jamal Terrence. George Constantine Tashi. Abigail Christine Taylor. Andrew Christopher Taylor. Jenna Reed Teachy. Bennett Bency Thomas. John Wilson Thomas. Lane Nicole Thomas. Relisha Vershante Thomas. Simon Wheeler Thomas. Walker Allen Tyndall. Ethan Dang Tran. Andrew Chase Turk. Bradley Scott Turner. Megan Ties. Allison Caroline Udell. Madison Nicole Van Horn. Jillian Antoinette Vandegrift. Benjamin Adam Varga. Joshua Tyler Vernell. Brian Thomas Wacker. Katie Nicole Walker. Patrick McCorkle Walker. Linnea Michelle Wallace. Molly Michelle Waugh. Jonathan Michael Wells. Catherine Victoria Wesky. Darrison Nicholas Wharton, Jr. William Archie Whitaker. Bryson Thomas White. Sophia Larita White. Jayla Shanice White. Blair Carly Williams. Morgan Blair Williams. Savannah Rose Williams. Harriet Ann Williamson. India Monet Wilson. Connor Richardson Weigel. Abigail Lynn Weller. Hallie Alexandra Wolford. Justin Warren Wortham. Joshua Daniel Yenser. Camille Lee Young. Ninfa Genesis Zalea. Tina Ziai. Natalie Catherine Zomek. Kevin Zubovich. Samuel Aaron Zuckerman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Houston High School class of 2019.